Okay, today I'm going over number sense test B 2022. I just did one recently for part one. I guess this will be part two, which is going to be the advanced part. And we had some of our viewers ask me questions, and they said, can you help us out with some of the advanced problems on the back? So I'm going to call this the advanced section, and that would be from the back page. And so I'm going to work selected problems that were asked recently on how to do problems in the 60s, 62, 65, 66. So I'll be showing those in this video. Now, what is number sense? Number sense is more than mental mathematics exercises. It is about growth and development of young minds who will become future leaders. Okay, so throughout this video, there's some specific shortcuts and techniques that I'm going to be showing. And if you like any of those, please remember to hit the like button. Give me the thumbs up. And also leave a note in the comments. All comments and questions will be answered. Now let's go ahead and proceed with the first question. Okay, the first question on Test B of 2022, we have number 35. This was asked. And it says, given 2, 3, 5, 7, PQ, 19, find the sum of PQ and R, which you're missing. Well, I think you should be familiar with the first four prime numbers, which are 2, 3, 5, and 7. And you should also know the next four prime numbers, which are 11, 13, 17, and 19, which was given. So these are the three numbers that are missing. So all you have to do is add 11 plus 13 is 24, and 24 plus 17 is 41. So the answer here was 41 for number 35. Now, if you have other questions, just let me know and I'll make a video for those questions also. The next question was number 58, which is the last question on the third column on the back page. And it's 1/3 plus 2/3 plus 1 plus 2/3. Now, this is just addition, and so I think there's many students that would add these two as 1, and then pick this 2/3 and 1/3, that's 2, and then take this 2/3 and 1/3, that's 3. So you've got 3, and then you've got 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, 5 and 2 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, and then 11 plus 11 is 22, and 22 plus 7 is 29. So this is just straight adding all these up. Now, I think some of the viewers are expecting, is there a shortcut? Is there some kind of technique? What if they add more numbers to this pattern, which they will, which they can. So is there a formula or a shortcut to do this? And yes, there is. So let's take a look at that. So the first step that I did is I factored out a 1/3, and then I multiplied everything there by 3. 1/3 times 3 is 1. 2/3 times 3 is 2. 1 times 3. I'm multiplying by 3 because I factored out a 1/3 here. Okay, so, and now you have 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, plus 34. All those are divided by 3. It gives us the original problem. Now, do you see a pattern here? 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. 8 plus 13 is 21. 13 plus 21 is 34. And this is a Fibonacci type sequence. And Fibonacci, I may have misspelled it there. Fibonacci sequence. If you know how to spell Fibonacci, leave it there in the comments. I'm not sure if it's double N or double C. I think it's double C. Fibonacci sequence. The important thing is, do you know how to add a Fibonacci sequence like this? Well, what you're going to do is go out 2 more terms after the 34. If you had 21 plus 34, the next term would have been 55. And then if you had 34 plus 55 is 89. So this is the second term, 89, after the last one. And you take this one and subtract the second term. What is 89 minus 2? Well, that's 87. The answer is not 87. It's 1/3 of 87. Remember, we have to take 1/3 of 87, and that would be 29. And so that was the correct answer. Now, which way is easier? If it's a short sequence here, and you can add it using brute force method. Just add them all out. That's probably easier for some students. If it's a very long sequence here, just realize that you might have a Fibonacci, and all you have to do is take this last term, multiply by 3, which gives you this 34, and then add it to this one. 7 times 3 is 21, you get 55, and then add 34 plus 55 gives you 89. Subtract this one right here, 2. 89 minus 2 is 87, and then divide it by 3. And that's number 58. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like these kind of shortcuts. Now, also, I'd like to remind you, are you getting notifications? If you're not getting any notifications when I upload videos, you need to hit the little bell next to the subscription button. And that'll let you know anytime I upload a video, you'll be notified immediately. The next one is number 62, and it's the greatest integer function. And what this is, the greatest integer function written like this, x inside these brackets, means that you want the greatest integer that is less than or equal to x. And so it has to be rounded down to an integer. So for this one, we want the greatest integer less than or equal to 2 square root of 7. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, instead of calculating the square root of 7, what I'm going to do is take 2 and square it, which is 4, and put it back inside the radical. 4 times 7 is 28. So what I have is I have the square root of 28, and I want the greatest integer less than or equal to that. So all I have to do is round down to the next perfect square, which would be 25. And so, because square root of 28 is going to be like 5.3 or 5 point something. So just think of 25. Square root of 25 is 5, and that is the greatest integer that is less than or equal to 2 square root of 7. The answer was 5 for this one. Okay, the next question is number 65. And in this one, we're adding two matrices, and it says find the sum, or find the product of A times D. Well, here's A, and A is in the first row, first column. So to get A, I'm going to take the first one here, first row, first column, and add it to this one here. 1 plus 2 means that A is 3, okay? And I need to find D. D is actually in the second row, second column. So I take this number, which is second row, second column, add it to this number, second row, second column, because I'm adding. So 3 plus 7 is 10, so this is 10. So then A times D will be 3 times 10, which is 30. And so the answer here for this one was 30. Okay, number 66 is an added bonus. We're doing number 66, which is 555 times 1 over 27 as a mixed number. And I know that 27 is 3 times 9, and 555 is 5 times 111, and 111 is 3 times 37. So right away I know that 3's will cancel out, and I have 5 times 37 is 185. 185 divided by 9, 180 divided by 9 is 20, remainder 5, so it's 20 and 5 nines. Now there is an extra shortcut for this that a student might use. So another way of looking at this, we know that the 3's we're going to cancel out, and right here we have 37 over 9, which is 4 and 1/9. And so these still have a factor of 5 here to multiply, so it might be easier for you to do this. 4 times 5 is 20, and then 1/9 times 5 is 5 nines. So there you get your 20 and 5 nines. So this is one way. If you have 37 over 9, that's 4 and 1/9, and then multiplied by whatever remaining factor you have. And this would work out for you for number 66. Here's an easy one for you. What's 43 times 47? You can do 3 times 7 is 21, plus 4 is 25. Don't forget you have to add the 4, so you write a 25. And then 4 times 5 is 20. And so that's 20, 25. Pretty cool shortcut. And so at this point, I think this is going to be it. These are the selected problems that were picked out and certain shortcuts for you. And let me know what you think about this. And leave any comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. I have another video coming up for Test A, also selected questions by some of our viewers. And thank you for submitting questions. If you already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. I really do appreciate you supporting this channel. This way I can make more videos for you. Also, share with your classmates, share with your teammates, share with your teachers. Teachers, share with your students. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And don't forget, keep watching, keep learning.